evening, y'all. Thank you for that. Hi, I'm Blake.
I am Kayla.
And I'm Becca.
And we are part of the Actors Theater of Louisville AI company, apprentice intern company, here doing some great things with a bunch of great people. So without further ado.
Yeah. So this is our first reading in 3 readings of our series called Inside Voices, a prison play series. And this is a really, really remarkable experience that all of us have experienced, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys. And I'm going to lead this on over to Blake to tell us about the history of this.
So this is the 3rd year of the Voices Inside program. It started with an AI company member, Noelia, who was really passionate about bringing this program outside of the North Point walls. And since then, it's culminated in a spring tour to different prisons. So they will take the plays that they have workshopped and actually ship them to different prisons, and it's just a great way of like interacting with the playwrights. It's a great way of like what am I trying to say? It's like I'm so excited I can't even. No, it's a really actually it's a fantastic way to get more involved within the prisons themselves. There are actually contests and that sort of thing for playwrights or people who are in prisons and penitentiaries for playwriting contests. A few of the plays that we're actually reading tonight have won several of those awards. We're really excited to bring them to you.
And also, at this time, a little bit of housekeeping. Please turn off all cell phones and any other noise-making devices at this time. And also, please refrain from texting during tonight's performances and readings. And also, recording of any kind is encouraged. Look at that. So, thank you guys so much.
And we just want to thank you again for coming to our very first installment of this series for this season, and for the 3 of us as partners. I can't tell you how rewarding it is to go into that group of men and really get down and do the work. And it's not about different personalities. It's all about the playwright, and we're just really happy to share this with you and to share our love for the program. And hopefully you'll see the playwright's love of the program as well. So once again, thank you so much. Let's get this show
started. The first play that we've got tonight is Controversy by Troy Hughes. If our actors want to take the stage. We asked each of the playwrights for a sort of statement or their philosophy of writing, and I'll share that with you now. Troy Hughes says about Controversy, "What inspired me to write this play was a man who became my friend. We both knew that the only reason we disliked each other at first was because of the color of our skin. We realized that there is more to life than disliking someone. If God doesn't dislike or hate us for the things that we do, or for the color of our skin, then why do we dislike or hate each other? As I said before, there's more to life than hate." And then he has a prompt for the audience. If you don't believe me, look at the person next to you. And look at that smile on their face. How can anyone hate a smile like that? Thank you for taking time out of your life and for coming to see our plays. Once again, it means the world to us all. Troy Hughes, Controversy.
Here you go. Last table in the diner. I have a full house now.
Thank you, sir.
I saw on your paperwork that you go home Monday morning.
Yes, sir. I do.
Well, that's good. Well, make sure you and your visitor read the sign. There's no touching of any kind. No jumping the gun.
Yes, sir.
I hate to have to write you up. Mess up your exit.
Believe me, Lieutenant, I'm good.
Why are we sitting all the way in the back here?
There's nowhere else to sit.
He's looking at me like he knows me. What you looking at, Sambo?
Michelle, sit down, please.
Anyway, can a girl get a hug?
The rules say no touching of any kind.
Well, I don't want to touch any kind. I want to touch my kind. And that means you. You know what? I bet his gangster brothers tried to bring some dope up in here and mess it all up for the rest of us.
Michelle, watch your mouth.
Oh, well, excuse me, Mr. Smith.
Anyway, How are your mom and dad?
Fine. When they drive me crazy, fine. I want to know what the hell you have on your head.
It's a kufi.
A what?
A kufi.
A what?
It's what Muslims wear.
Oh, you know, baby, I missed your wicked sense of humor.
I'm not making a joke. This is who I am.
Oh, I know damn well you're joking, Mike.
No, I'm not.
Well, how the hell are you a Muslim? In case you haven't looked in the mirror lately, you ain't black.
It's not about the color of my skin. It's about giving yourself to God.
Well, I know Muslim God is not our God.
Michelle, there's only one God, and he has a lot of names.
These people are killers. They blow shit up.
And Christians started the Crusades. They're stupid people in all religions.
All I know is that you're a white man. You need to take that thing off your
I
head.
told you. This is what I stand for.
Last time I visited you, you were the Aryan Brotherhood. What is this, a phase? You're giving up who you are?
Last time you visited me was 7 years ago. And what am I giving up, Michelle? The fighting? The hatred? The anger? Me putting my hands
The
on you?
power, Mike. You taught me that life is about power.
I was wrong. Life is about God and family and trying to help people.
Oh, I can't believe you've gone over to the sailboat.
Watch your mouth, Michelle.
Inmate Smith, come here.
Yes, sir.
If your visitor doesn't watch what she's saying, I'll have to escort her out. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
What the hell do you want?
I want you to calm down.
Oh, so you're his Tonto to his Lone Ranger. You're his Biop?
Michelle, watch your mouth.
Oh, well, that's the Mike that I know. You mad at me? Do you want to hit me? Come on, baby, show me how much you missed me.
I think you should leave.
I'm not going nowhere. I got your letter saying you're getting out. I want to know about us.
There is no us.
Really? Seems like this ring says something different.
I know about you and Greg. I know you had a kid with him.
You were gone for 7 years. What was I supposed to do?
It doesn't matter.
I was lonely, and he was there for me. I'm sorry, Mike. I really am. What do you want me to say?
Nothing, Michelle. Nothing at all.
You're the one who said we need to procreate, that we need to be ready for the new Holocaust, for when the dark races try to take over.
I was wrong. Look around, Michelle. Look at what you see. You see men and women of different nationalities and races just trying to get by. We're all in this.
Together? I don't give a damn about togetherness. I will never sell out my race because I'm true to myself and my people.
Michelle, we all need to change. It took a lot of white people and black people to come together to get our first black president elected.
Oh, you're for Obama? Now to hell with this crap. What if your daughter told you she was pregnant by one of Obama's people? Then what would you say?
If she loved him, I'd be okay.
Who the hell are you?
A black man saved my life. When a man that I used to trust, one of my so-called white brothers, tried to cut my throat.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
The guy who saved my life, I hadn't said 2 words to him ever. And he stepped up because his religion disavowed violence.
Oh, so then you became a Muslim?
No, that's not why I became a Muslim. I thought long and hard about who I was, and I decided I needed a change in my life, and for once, I took a long look at myself, and I didn't like what I saw.
What about me, Mike? Was I in your thoughts?
I used to hate you for not visiting. But I don't hate you anymore. I don't hate anyone.
I will be damned when you get out that I let you see your daughter with that thing on your head.
And you wonder why this relationship is deteriorating?
You know what, Mike? Go to hell. I promise you, I will tell every one of your old AN buddies that you're a Sambo lover.
So I really don't care what you tell anyone. Because I'm proud to be a white man, and I'm proud to be an American. And the most important thing of all, I don't hate anymore.
I'll hate on this.
I think we're done here.
You sit back down. We are done. When I say that you are done, I'm going to make you suffer for this, Mike. You have no idea what's on the inside for you.
Ma'am, it's time for you to leave.
Get your damn hands off me. Get them off.
Ma'am, I won't ask him again. If you don't leave on your own accord, I will physically remove you. Do you understand?
Mike, are you going to let him touch me? Don't just sit there there like you're dead. Don't you ever put your black hands on me again. I will sue you for everything that you have got. Let me go. Let me go, and Mike, screw you. I'm gonna tell Greg, kick your ass.
I'm gonna calm myself down. Might take a while. And then I'm gonna pray for her.
All right. Next we have Bitter Pill. If I could have my actors and director come up. Sweet Bill. How you like it? This is by Trumbo. I write to express the feelings I fear showing in real life. His statement is that he wrote this play to show how people who made mistakes in their past are unable to escape from them, even if they find themselves outside of their environment. My main character gets stuck in a cycle that tarnishes his soul. He knows what he's doing is wrong, but feels he's left with no alternative but to respect the street code. Inmate Jesse Kahn turns the corner in a hurry and tries to hide from a guard, but he's been spotted.
Inmate Khan, stop, right there.
The guard freezes as Jesse speaks to the audience.
You ever hit reset in the middle of the game? Or just pulled the memory card from the console because you screwed up and failed to save the princess, or just blew the pooch altogether? I did. Often. There's this game I played once. It was so damn lifelike you could smell the ozone before the storm. See the first rays of dawn shining on your blade, and then whoosh! Your enemies came raining down on you like an avalanche of destruction. You can't halt the wind. I'm just saying, either you stand and fight, or you suffocate beneath the onslaught. Amidst the chaos, you must remain focused. Sway with the breeze like a broken twig, and you just might find redemption. Maybe.
I said stop.
Guard rushes over and tackles Jesse to the floor from behind. He places his knee in Jesse's back and begins to go through his pockets.
I just spent the last 10 minutes with my hands all over Hanson's big, sweaty, stinking man boobs, digging out what you gave him. Know what I found?
How in the world am I supposed to know what Tits did or didn't have?
That's funny. Tits. The way you puss bags come up with names for each other. He called you Aloe Black. You know that? I wonder why.
Get your knee out of my back. You're killing me.
The M-A-N. The man. That's what he called you. Said that you're the reason all the COs got their butts reamed the last 2 months. We get yelled at for chasing shadows, strip searching grandmothers, and for what? So screw-ups like you can get your wreck on? Tits fingered you, son. Shoes off now.
Jesse takes off his shoes. Guard searches them.
I ain't got nothing.
Stand up.
Pulls Jesse to his feet.
Turn around.
Pats him down thoroughly.
Now I'm going to go to your cell and destroy everything you got.
Think, man, I've got 6 days left. I'm smarter than this. Tits lie.
If you're thinking of lying to me, you worthless piece of scum, I'll create new laws just so I can say that you broke them.
I'm not gonna mess up my exit. I'm walking the straight and true here, man. I've done all you people wanted me to do. Give me a break. I'm almost done.
Guard hesitates. Gives him back the shoes. He's about to go search Jesse's cell.
You lie to me, you're going to rot in there. Cobwebs are going to grow in your eyeballs, punk. Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. It's just, if you find something in the vicinity of my cell, that don't make it mine. People do a lot of things in the dark. I'm not saying what you might find, but if I was looking, that's where I'd look. I'm just saying it's not mine. If I'm lying, I'm dying. I swear I ain't got no dope. I don't want to. I don't get down like that.
This better not lead back to you. That would not be good. Not good at all.
I'd rather mess up my chances of I'd rather die than mess up my chances of going home. Sir, I mean that.
As Jesse puts his shoes on, the scene changes to Jesse at home, excited to play a new video game. Jesse plays the game. Wife enters. She's searching for something.
Have you seen? Never mind. Lord, I'm tired of things walking off around here.
What are you looking for now?
Engrossed in the game.
Take that! epic slay. Did you see that?
Tyler can't seem to find his copy of Warrior's Legacy. You haven't seen it, have you?
I told the boy that he could play mine, but no, he won't. The problem isn't what he can or can't find. I'll tell you what it is. It's that pack of little heathens you let run in and out of here who are supposed to be his friends. That's where everything comes and goes and ends up missing. Those young street punks are too lax.
What do you want me to do? He's 9 years old.
You can stop by not blaming me all the time. Try again. Eat that.
Nobody is blaming you.
I sure can't tell anymore.
All I was asking you to do was to put down that controller for a minute and help me out a little bit. I'm tired. I need to start dinner, and Tyler can't find his game, and
Come on! You got me killed. Is that what you wanted?
Slams down controller.
Poor mistreated Tyler can't find the dumb game. He probably gave it to one of those little miscreants that hang out with him, told him to sell it and split the proceeds.
Don't talk about my son like that, Jesse. He's already went through enough because of his father.
Am I to blame for that? Am I? If I ever raised a hand to you or Tyler, you have my permission to call the cops. I'm sick and tired of being compared to your son's sperm donor.
That's not what I was saying. It's just that we've got all these bills and
I'm doing my best. I can't make anyone hire me. I love you. Can't you see that?
Jesse, it's just, I work too hard and we've been through so much. I've always supported you. When's it gonna be my turn?
Again, I've tried. I've looked. No one wants to hire an ex-con. So I ask you, is it my fault?
No, Jesse.
Exactly. Look, honey, I know I'm not perfect. And I realize that you have to put up with your family talking trash about me. Things shouldn't be this hard, but this is just a dry spell for me, that's all. Don't I take care of the house? I know I'm not the best cook in the world, but I do my best. I love you guys.
You could do your best tonight, Jesse. That would be appreciated. Just don't know why Tyler resents you so much.
If I were his age, I wouldn't like me either. Hell, I don't like his little ass much, and I'm grown.
You don't mean that. You love him and he knows it. This is just hard for him.
Just wish he'd stop coming into our bedroom just when I'm about to rock your world.
Stop that. That's not funny.
So she exits. Not even a little.
He's jealous. He wants you for himself, but you're mine, all mine.
Jesse suddenly stops playing. Guard enters. The scene changes.
Earth to inmate. Come in, inmate.
Now you're coming in joking and cutting up like we're best bros or something? Stop the
I
games.
thought you said you like games.
I like Thanksgiving too. You want to gobble me, turkey?
Right after you eat this new time the state's about to give you, you ain't leaving this room until you give it up.
I don't have any dope. Not now, not then, not ever. Look at my charges, Sherlock. I'm an addict. If I did have some, I'd be flying by now.
This may seem hard to swallow, but I don't believe you. I know where the dope is. I don't know what you wrapped it in, but if I wait you out, it's all going to come out in the end.
Guard laughs and exits. Jesse's wife enters. She moves about the room, admiring the ring on her finger. Jesse sits playing a video game.
I don't even want to know where you got it from or how much it's going to cost in the long run. I'm just confused. What does this mean, Jesse?
It means I care about you. I was out and this guy I went to school with and deals jewelry and stuff.
You don't have to explain. I'm just... Thank you, baby.
For what? You're my queen. I know that you should have had the long white dress and the church wedding. Hell, even I can't pretend that the weekend we spent at the Ramada was any kind of honeymoon. A woman like you deserves a nice ring. But if you don't want it...
This is my ring. This is my ring. I'm sorry for going on about... I can't believe I thought you sold my class ring because you were mad at me.
Apology accepted. I just didn't want you to have to buy your own wedding band. What kind of schmuck would that make me? Plus, I felt bad about you losing your class ring. Of course, maybe you shouldn't have called me a dropout. Karma will get you every time.
Thank you, Jesse.
Jesse addresses the audience as he stands, like he's talking to a pawnbroker.
Do I look like I've got the word fiend written across my forehead? This is my wife's class ring, not some cheerleader or poor defenseless Girl Scout. I didn't steal it, and I got proof.
Pulls out wallet, opens it to a picture, shows it.
See? That's her. That's my wife, and there's me, and there's the ring. On our honeymoon at the Ramada. Satisfied? Look, I'm sorry, man. It's been one of those days. We're behind on the bills, and I need to pawn it, okay? I got laid off. It's the economy. The GDP's in the toilet, but do you think the rent man wants to hear that? Or the utilities company? My wife and stepson will be home in a couple of hours, and how am I supposed to explain why we're all sitting in the dark? My temp job barely puts food on the table, and now we're going to eat cold cuts by candlelight. I think not. Look, buddy, I've already had to sell my power tools, my CD collection, my damn pit bull. Give him a man a break, would you please?
Sits down and begins to smoke dope. He picks up his game controller and starts playing.
Don't act like you've never done nothing wrong. Every one of you has took a sick day and went fishing or spent the day with his ex chasing that spark while you're squeezed at home cooking. There isn't a single woman who hasn't faked the big O or lied or pretended to be a virgin for the 4th time, but I'm the bad guy? Make me understand why, while kids are starving in Africa, my old lady needed her class ring, or why my stepson needed his own damn gaming system. The way I see it, everybody won. She got her son to stop hiding in his room all day. Buddy boy gets to spend time with me playing Warriors Legacy, and I get to teach little dude how to pull off a flawless annihilation. I'm doing everyone a favor. I'm like Robin Hood. I barter something they don't need, and I give them me in return.
Scene changes as Guard enters with a bucket.
If you have a single shred of common sense in that drug-fogged waste of space you call a mind, you'd fess up.
I'll get right on that. Just as soon as you drop the BS and let me roll out of here. The world isn't shaped like you see it, Captain. It takes a big man to admit a mistake. I'm just saying.
I bet you thought you had the judge and jury eaten out of the palm of your hand right up until, bam, they found you guilty. Am I right? How'd that feel, genius? Did it hit you all at once, or was it gradual, like that cold, oozing sheen of sweat that comes from food poisoning? You don't look so good, Jesse. They say the pain becomes unbearable. That's what happens when you eat your own bullshit.
Sets bucket on floor.
I didn't eat no dope.
This isn't a game. You ain't coming out until it comes out. I win, not you.
Then I guess it's game over, sucker. Box it up. I ain't saying shit. I'm a beast for real. You can't scare me. You can't break me.
End of my shift, Jesse. See you tomorrow.
Guard turns his back on Jesse and walks out of Jesse's life.
No.
Wife steps up.
Looking at your stupid face! Do you think I want to drive 3 hours each way to visit you in prison? No, don't say a word to me. I mean it. You better just sit right there and shut your mouth up. What do I look like? And to think that I just let you lie to me. What kind of man did I bring into my home? Have my son around. Why didn't I see it? No, don't even look like you want to speak to me. Don't think about trying to say a word to me. I hope you die in that place. What am I supposed to do? Why can't I find a man who loves me more than his foolish, selfish self? What's wrong with me? If you ever loved me, I hope you give yourself the chance that you didn't give this relationship. Get yourself clean. Get straight for once. Not that I care anymore. Have a nice life.
She exits. Jesse rushes in, sweating and in pain, to where Guard's left. He pounds on the door.
I'm not feeling so good right now. Can you tell? I've got a secret for you. The samurai would call me a savage, a barbarian, honorless. They believed a man had the capacity for both good and evil. It all depended on which heart the man relied upon. The one in his chest, protected by the cages of his ribs, that he only shows to the ones he loves? How about the one that fuels his tongue, powering the manipulations he allows to be seen and shown and heard? Or the only one he knows? The same one I hear beating in my mind all those lonely, quiet nights that I can't outrun, because my body is weary and my shoulders have grown burdened. words like majesty, restraint, and pride torture my thoughts? Or is it just my own inability to uphold such concepts? I wish I was gaming right now. Crap wouldn't be as bad. I'd pick up my controller, and the Viking in me would instantly enter berserker mode and raged, allowing me to escape the pain, escape the knowledge that my woman deserved better. I'd swing my bloody sword and hack away the bills, slay the doubts, and scream away the pressure of not living up to everyone's expectations. 739, that's my record, 739 beheadings before finally succumbing to the long, two-handed blade of the samurai's katana. My strength, size, and rage meant nothing. I was humbled by the graceful sweep of the gleaming blue steel, humbled and in awe of the truth. My entire life was a lie. There'd be no funeral pyre, no weeping maidens, and most importantly, no honor. I can't hit reset. I smoked my Xbox.
Grabs his stomach in pain as he falls to his knees and tries to cough up the problem. He can't, and he collapses. He tries to crawl towards the door. He stops and grows still. The guard unlocks the door, enters, and stands over Jesse Kahn's body.
I win, dumbass.
He takes out his radio and calls it in.
We have an amazing surprise today, which we're all pretty excited about. Not only do we have the Voices Inside sort of head of programming, Robby, here, we also have two alumni from the program, Rob and
Montez.
I want to say Martinez.
I guess not.
And something that that Rob actually built was this credo that you see laid out in front of you, and I would love it if we could all read it together. This is read before every single class, so if we want to get that started, here we go.
Are we all going to read it together?
Yeah, let's do that. Let's all read it together.
Okay.
Here we go.
I am a member of a unique circle of trust. I will neither judge nor hold in contempt any member of this circle for any reason. I come to this circle with a blank canvas upon which I will create written drama to the best of my ability. I am determined to learn and will accept constructive criticism because I understand that it will help me grow as an artist. Release the voice inside.
So without further ado, we are going to introduce Rob, the writer of this credo, to bring us
Great. And maybe I'll just jump forward for just a brief. My name is Robby, and this is also Rob. I'm the program director for Voices Inside, and thank you so much for putting this together, Rebecca, Blake, and Kayla. And we run a prison program centered at North Point. We started 5 years ago. The very first class, Rob was a part of that first class 5.5 years ago. And I think about 5 or 6 of the people working in the class brought a play they had written in the very first class. I teach some college classes. I've never walked into a class to teach something, and the people were so hungry that they said, I've already written something. Please read what I've written. Those who are incarcerated have made mistakes. We all have made mistakes. I think because we make mistakes, it doesn't stop us from being a human being. I believe when you're a human being, one of the most blessed things you can do is express yourself creatively. Those who are incarcerated have a lot of time locked in a space and sort of locked in here, and they can think, and they can be creative in amazing ways. So that's what our program is about. I'm going to introduce the person who wrote this credo, who was incarcerated for 28.5 years and just got out in March. And he was a founding member of Voices Inside. So Rob Daughenbaugh.
Thank you. Thank you all for being here. This is an honor for me to be here. I've always wanted to come here. And of course, we have Montez over here. I do want to say that, as Robby said, for the most part, everyone in prison has done something wrong. Some will never get out. that's the minority. Over 95% of the people incarcerated will be released someday. So programs like this that help those incarcerated grow, be able to express themselves, to think, to reflect on what they've done, because art imitates life, life imitates art. You can't write something without a little bit of you coming out in it. So it's been a great program. I'm proud to have been a founding member. But at this time, we have an actual person here who does spoken word, Montez Halsell, and he is going to do his spoken word.
Convicted felon, so no tears heard. Scar on my face, foot on my neck, but no tears heard. I gotta fight two sicknesses, the graveyard and the system. However, life is my ring, and I will continue to hurl my fists and box out of the trenches. All of the bad things that you heard about me, it's probably true. Not glorifies it as cool, but a testament how that God shows and proves, and a clear example to the youth of what not to do. Word to the wise. Sometimes I'm not going to like you because of you, even when you're doing everything that you can do, but only to yourself do you have something to prove. You see, it's the truth that I give birth to. Pay attention to the people that you let in your circle, because some pain's so bad that they are only out to hurt you. And in the time of manifestation, they become like Peter and desert you. And so those of you just like me, opportunity is going to come, so don't blow it. And what the seasons are going to uplift, sow it. Keep reality close to your heart. At least you'll know it. And close your ears to the BS they speak, like I did, and became a deaf poet. And the reason you get up, the reason you fight in essence, because in perseverance there's a blessing. And look at your dream like pregnancy. You're expecting. And as long as you endure it, you will not forget it. And the disappointment that will come, just breathe. Understand, with confidence in people, you will be introduced to grief. But rest assured, because of the scripture that states, after difficulty comes relief. Yes, sir. But I have one more piece for you, and it's two versions. It's a male version and a female version. I'm just going to give you guys the male version because this is long. And he kissed his deuces, touched his heart, and put him up to the sky. He kissed his deuces, touched his heart, and put him up to the sky. People considered it was serious, and of the gesture, became curious and wanted to know why. The man was that they blowed it, knocked him off of his feet. Deterred from gold, but it was understanding he would meet. At the time he was to be a student, he wanted to leave. And keep in mind, he's down. So the things in store for him, he can't see. So the thought of overcoming is equivalent to one trying to grasp the ocean or the sea. He desired to be in control. Paul to realize it is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. He will find a jewel in defeat and came to learn that the truth will be found in the something that you see. That was a point where people laughed at him, questioned his motive, and even doubted. They wanted to know, how could he do when the word was spoken? So they made a mockery of his act. Do you quote? Let me hear all about it. The emotional vampire surrounded, and the air became crowded. And he stumbled on his words. Instead of a home run, he found it. Shortly after, he was unable to comprehend what would come out of it. But you have to look yourself in the mirror with optimism and shout, I will rise above the norm, and I will pull through any storm. But one of his biggest problems, he didn't fully believe. As a result, if it wasn't in front of him, it was out of his reach. Like the majority, when something doesn't go our way, we're quick to say when it rains it pours, not knowing what to take. But sometimes the battle is not yours. And remember, the righteous became righteous through faith. The man was found and picked out the ground, delivered from suicidal tendencies, self-hate, and penitentiary. In relation, the gesture to his heart is a promise to the ultimate honor, to spread peace and love to the wretched and bothered. So now he's focused with determination in his eyes. The man is grateful to be alive, and love what was done by the Most High. That's why he kisses deuces, touches his heart, put them up to the sky.
At this time, can we please give another round of applause? We are going to move forward with our last play of the evening, Louisville Sky. So could we please have the actors come on up? Louisville Sky was written by Andrew Phillips, and his statement, thank you guys for coming. And his statement is, when I write, I think of something that touched me in a way I couldn't explain. Something I couldn't quite understand at that moment. Maybe I still don't. So I write it out with the hopes of working it out. Maybe I'm seeing it wrong. Maybe if I show it to someone else, they'll see it differently and we'll grow together. And the questions that Andrew has for this play for you guys to think about is, if anyone has seen the movie October Sky, what did you get from it? And the second question is, how do you believe that this relates to this play, October Sky? A Louisville Sky by Andrew Phillips. Blue reclines watching TV. Black looks out the apartment window to the street below.
You seen anybody yet?
I'm looking for a smoker. I've seen several crackheads roaming around. Hair mess, filthy clothes like they work in construction.
What difference does it make?
You can do business with a smoker. You can treat them. Crackheads are done for.
Checks out a passing car.
The key is finding the right one. The one that'll get it all cracked. Driving that 10-year-old Buick got potential.
I don't see how you do that shit.
You do the same thing.
Not like that. I can pick a crackhead out like anybody else from the block, but yo ass, you getting all the details by looking at them hillbillies through a window.
It's the details I'm looking at. Come over here, I'll put you up on it.
Nah, I don't know nothing about watching white folk. They're all actors to me.
Listen, I'm gonna show you how I get these little country towns cracking, you hear me?
I ain't fucking with it.
You too busy watching that dummy box?
Exactly. I'm trying to watch this movie. You do what you was doing. I shouldn't even say nothing to you.
Observes a pedestrian, smiles.
Look at this motherfucker here. It's 2 o'clock, he's in Carhartts and Timberlands with that I just got off work demeanor. But everyone else is still at work. Why you running around like a squirrel, bro? Dude's looking to get high.
Well, get him over here, serve him up so we can get his money.
Nah, he ain't the one.
Who are you, Morpheus? Let's get that money.
Look, this shit is scientific.
It's supposed to be mathematical.
Well, only if the science is right. See, your first customer defines the business. Now, I could select Carhartt guy knowing that he ditches work and secretly gets high, but what am I getting? A payment problem in a secret.
Yeah, but he'll spend that with you because you'll keep his secret safe.
And if he ever gets hit with so much as a speeding ticket, he'll give up on ass to protect that secret.
Then that's where I come in. Fear of God, hammer time.
But he's all about secrets, remember? You don't know nothing about him. You never will. How you gonna track it down?
Oh, there is a way.
Yeah, the way to prison, no doubt. That's why we left hot-ass Louisville for Boone County to dodge that shit. We want our first knock on that door to define the last.
What, when the police kick it in?
Most definitely. But the key is to delay that as long as possible. Now, I'm looking to keep the heat down and the business rolling. We need a female that draw less attention. And I'm talking about some crack skank. She has to look good and she has to know all the local business.
So she'll spread the news about where the good is at?
No, bro. If she's smart, she'll keep us a secret. Because when every one of her buddies wants to get high, they gotta go through her.
But she knows where it's at.
And we stay low. That first knock is the whole key. First, it's a soft tap. And she get more comfortable. The knocks get louder and louder, combined with different knocks, and then with the thunder slam.
Police! Everybody on the damn ground!
But if the science is right, we can get mathematical real quick, and that's clean.
Dig it, my dude. You know, that is why I fucks with you. But we need you to be quicker with your science, because moving to Boone County, this place ain't free.
Yeah. Now look at this. Gal is smoked out. She got a nice pantsuit on. She didn't buy that at Walmart. Commercial loan officer, no doubt.
Would you like to keep it down? I'm trying to watch this movie.
The dummy box, opposed to this game I'm giving you for free.
For Forget it, guys.
Looks back at TV.
What are you watching? What are you watching?
You ain't never seen it, just forget about it.
That doesn't make sense. If I had seen it, I would forget about it. But you say I haven't seen it.
I got it on DVD. Look, check it out later if you want. Just let me live right now.
What is this, freak shit?
It's like I'm gonna watch porn right here with you right there.
Do what you gotta do. It's been a while since you've seen that girl you used to see.
I'm watching something else. I'm watching October Sky. You seen it? No, and that's why I don't tell you.
That sounds like some old Little House on the Prairie with Homer Pyle, anime.
Yeah, white people shit it is, but it's my favorite movie. It's about this boy from Kentucky that learns how to make rockets.
Bro, I know the movie. Dude was from West Virginia. I've seen it before, but I thought you didn't care about watching white folks.
No, they're different on TV. It's like on TV they're going through all this deep shit and like, like job too stressful, daddy issues, fucked up family shit, and they are always crying about it.
You do know that's a true story, right?
Based on a true story. It could mean 1 in 10 people in the whole movie was actually a real person, but true or not, I feel this movie.
You feel this movie. I'm curious as to how you even saw this movie.
In school, my teacher brought it on one of those days when there's nothing really to do, a snack, and you are excited to watch TV at school.
Kickback day. Those were the best days, right? First you're like, what is this? Then you wind up seeing the movie you'll never forget. Oh, like you seen Never Ending Story?
Yep, I seen that. That used to be my shit too. I am telling you.
Yeah. I'll tell you what my shit was. Indian in the cupboard.
Damn! Oh, that's the one where the little boy puts the Indian toy in the wooden case.
Then he turns the key and the Indian comes to life.
Yeah, shit got so real in that movie. It's crazy how movies stay with you for some reason.
What do you think that movie's about?
Man, it's been so long since I've seen any of the movies.
I'm talking about what you're watching now, October Sky.
Yeah, okay. Dude's from a small mining town, digs dirty coal. That's what everybody does, including his dad. He's the head man at the mining company.
So the dude got extra pressure on him to work in the mines to support his family. But everybody that works in the mines gets injured, killed, or dies from black lung.
But this teacher, she comes along, inspires him. And
he
then
starts making rockets. Him and all his friends get scholarships. They make it out of Hillbilly Holler. He ends up working for NASA, makes his dad proud, yada yada, the end.
So what, you didn't like the movie?
Yeah, it's alright, but you talk like it's your favorite movie. You don't even know what it's about.
I just told you what it's about.
You told me what happened. A movie has plots, subplots, themes. I want to know what you think the theme of the movie is. Like your favorite movie, October Sky.
I don't care about any of that shit. Themes and whatnot. That's not why I like it.
The theme is what makes the movie. Movies are more than just a story you smoke a bowl to. What hooked you about it? You misconnected with your father or something?
My father's a bowl smoker. Nah, he's a crackhead.
We wasting time watching this. Why don't you watch Soul Man, First Family of Medea or something?
Grabs remote, changes the
Hey,
TV
come on, man. I ain't watching that stupid crap.
Takes remote back.
Oh. So you one of them types that feel like black people don't make good shit.
See, man, I asked you to just let me live. Now you're going to all this other shit you get on.
I'm waiting on your response because I'm liable to stop fucking with you off the back of this.
Look, I watch urban movies. Ain't that what they call them? But they trying to force me to laugh at some stupid ass shit that people really in the hood knows ain't for real. Like you and me. We know that corny shit's fake.
The Hollywood brothers got their system. So what?
Goes back to window.
What, you saying they make bad movies on purpose?
There she goes. She's the one.
Blue joints black at the window.
Look at her. 40 years old with a $40 haircut and highlights.
She looks like a school teacher.
Gotta be walking the streets at 325. I'd say he was right.
I hit it.
White material?
Nah, just like slide through every now and then. Bam, bam, hit it up, gotta go.
I stay over for some. I know she's local because I've seen her before. I've seen all kinds of people stop, talk to her, trash man, mailman.
What makes you think she gets high?
I saw her with the crackhead earlier. Dude was gone.
Maybe she does church work.
Watch the science.
I'm watching my movie.
Why is TV so full of stupid white people and depictions of real black men not exist? Nobody wants to see us.
Black exit out door. Blue stands, goes to window, looks after him.
McBride. See ya. Introduce yourself. Yeah, not too shabby. Kind of suave. Oh, now you look real silly. Okay. Oh, she laughing at your weak shit. Okay, work it. Damn, got her.
Lou quickly sits back at TV. He looks around, rises, cleans up a couple soda cans, and tosses them in the trash. In a moment, Black enters Sandra behind.
So, which one does my hair remind you of? Jennifer Aniston mostly has that bob cut, which I was not going for. She does change it a lot.
Which one? Phoebe.
I remind you of Phoebe? I don't know if that's a good thing, but thank you, I think.
Jennifer Aniston is the one he's talking about.
Sandra looks at Blue, startled to see another man in the room.
Sandra, this is Blue. Blue, this is Sandra.
Got that like reddish brown hair with streaks, yeah?
Yes, that's her. I like her movies. She was funny in Bounty Hunter.
I like that movie. You can come in and grab a seat if you like. I'll be in there.
It's okay, I'm all right here. This is gonna be quick, right? I'm just stopping by for a friend who needs, like what we talked about outside.
Sure. Blue's cool. Don't worry about it.
No, it's just. Are you guys brothers or? I'm sorry, that's none of my business.
Relax. Give me a sec. I'll grab that thing for you. Okay?
Black exits to back room.
Okay. I apologize for. So what are you watching?
October Sky.
October Sky?
Yeah, it's about this dude who teaches himself to make rockets.
I love that movie. I recently showed it to my friends. They loved it. That was a while ago.
Yeah. What would you say October Sky is about? Like the theme.
The theme?
Yeah.
Pause, then taking a step closer to Blue.
Well, theme is the idea or message embodied in any work of art. Not to be confused with the plot, the theme can usually be conveyed in one sentence. Oh shit, I'm doing it.
No, go ahead. I'm following you.
Okay. So if I had to say what's the theme of October Sky, it could be with belief you can overcome adversity, or we choose our own path. Did you get those messages from the movie?
Yeah. That's not what I get from this movie. I can't put it into words, though.
Okay, those could be just two possible themes, and themes don't have to be the only things you take from the movie. You could find parallels that relate to your own life.
Damn. Break that shit down. All that.
Well, characters can be from another world and yet face exactly the same challenges you face in your world. Take, in the land before time.
Classic.
They had to move forward and avoid extinction to survive, right? Welcome to Boone County.
All right. Let's fly. You should be a teacher.
No. I'm not a teacher.
I mean, you could be like the teacher on October Sky.
No. She was based on a real person, though. That would be pretty special to watch someone launch a rocket into space from inspiration given them.
She had some kind of disease and dies at the end, right?
Yeah. But at least she did something good.
Enter.
Sorry I took so long.
Places something in her palm. Sandra opens her palm and stares at the narcotics for a moment.
You should put that away before you leave.
Sandra closes her palm and puts it away, starts to follow Black to exit door. Blue looks back at the TV.
Well, anytime come by, Sandra. As a matter of fact, sooner than later would be good. And if you know anybody who needs my help, just let them get at you. Then you can come on by here and see me, and we can do this anytime.
Sandra nods, starts to leave, then looks at Blue and the TV.
The part that always hits me is when the teacher dies. She was beautiful. She was stoic. She never told anyone she was sick. She didn't want to distract them. She just lays there in that hospital bed and watches that rocket soar through the sky.
Okay, Sarah, have a nice evening.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I guess I was.
Sandra exits. Black turns to Blue, who seems a bit sad. Black stares at him.
What?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I don't know. Like, I feel this movie, it ain't just the theme, about facing adversity.
Damn that movie. You gotta play your role all loose and comfortable with the customers. Don't get them all weird and introspective. And next time she comes over, you'll probably tell her to go to rehab.
Yeah, I didn't know how to put that into words, but we got parallels with that movie, with our life.
You're not taking my agenda serious. I'm trying to get us paid, take us wherever. You don't see that?
Dude, that makes the Rockets as smart as hell, okay? He taught himself trigonometry. He got his friends riding with him. They don't know much about rockets. No shit, really, but they follow
I
him.
don't give a fuck about this movie. I was just putting some shit on your mind. This is white people shit, bro. Turn that off.
Look, they follow him because they know he can take them somewhere besides the mine.
What are you on right now?
Look, some shit happens, dude's crew gets split up. Well, the rocket dude goes to find his best friend. He's been there from the jump. He doesn't know where he lives.
What you saying? I don't know you? You need more attention? Where you going with this?
Look, come up to find out his friend's father fucked up. He grew up in a shack in the woods, but he gets by popular, he plays sports, he's good at bullshit. But without his friend and those rockets, his life is headed to the mines.
Bro, look. I was hot, but don't get it twisted. Forget kinfolk, you my ace. I mean that.
Black steps back to the window, looks outside.
Look at that. There she goes. She drives a fucking Taurus. She gotta be a teacher.
I feel like that dude in the movie sometimes. But I also see I'm already in the mines, deep and dark. You are too, my nigga. I will follow you anywhere. Just hope we start making rockets soon.
Blue stands, tosses Black the remote and exits. B. Black looks out the window. Lights fade. And that is all for our program, for our first installment of 3 for the reading series. We're coming back in November and in December. Thank you guys so much for coming. I just want to give a special thank you to the friends and the family that I see here. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you to Robby Henson, the head of Inside Voices. And to Rob and Montez, thank you guys so much.
Special thanks to Actors Theater for letting us do this thing, for all of the AI company who were a part of this, directing, dramaturging, what have you. A lot of first timers, and it's really, really wonderful that we can make this thing happen.
Thank you. Oh, go ahead.
Thank you for the National Endowments for the Arts as well. They help us put this on every season for the past 3 years. And I would like to beseech you, please, 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 before you leave, do our audience interactions. They're all on paper, so we are allowed to bring them into the facility and actually show them the results of our work here and show them that people are seeing their plays, are seeing their work, and are reacting to it. I know that is a special part that these men are playwrights to us, and we want them to see the results of their work, even if they cannot see it live. So please interact. We also have letters out there with prompts that you can write them, and I know that they would love to hear from you about their work, about them, especially about their work. So please, if you have time, I know it's a Monday night, but just write something quick and just send them your reactions. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you coming out on a Monday and go out and write something.